Now, the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
All right, folks, let's take a look at downtown Boise from our Boise camera, and you can see the raindrops falling on the lens. That has been the story today. And this isn't just a nuisance rain. You walk outside for 5 seconds and you're wet. I noticed that with my suit today. It didn't take long. It's wet roadways, but it's the slush on the sides of the road, the ponding of the roads and the waterways, that nuisance flooding, which really hits close to home. Temperature in Boise, 36 degrees right now, so you don't get that heavy melting, but that rain over snow event, as we call it, does really compact that snow, and we have very high water content in that snow right now. Feels like it's 27 outside with a southeast wind at 14 miles per hour. West end of the valley, we're still getting snow falling, and look at the snow slush here. I-84 and Highway 95. This is Highway 95 right here, and there's the interstate. This is basically south of Fruitland, where there have been heavy snows and falling throughout the day. More than 8 inches of snow last and counting. I don't even know what the numbers are now. It's hard to keep track, but it's a heavy wet snow, so it tends to compact as it's accumulating, so the number doesn't change. It just gets more dense. 33 in Ontario, but snow has been falling here. And so, again, it's that heavy wet snow. With the mountains, heavy snow coming down, as I mentioned, about 17.5 inches of snow as of 3:45 this afternoon in Pine. And it is still going to come down throughout the evening, and overnight another foot of snow could fall in that location in many parts of the mountains overnight tonight through tomorrow. Now, here's the rain falling. The yellow is rain, the green is rain, that blue is the snow line. As you can see, it is mostly from Homedale to Caldwell to Boise and southward is mostly rain, except in the foothills higher to the north and down to the south. And up there in Ontario, right around the Emmett Valley here, we've got rain falling, but just outside of Emmett, snow in Ontario and Payette and Fruitland right now. A wider perspective shows rain right along the I-84 corridor. It's even got a report on my Facebook Live, somebody tuning in from Pocatello saying, yes, indeed, raining in Pocatello, but just outside of town, heavy snow falling. So the roads going to Sun Valley, again, very snow covered. Winter storm warnings in effect until 5 o'clock this Wednesday evening. That's tomorrow evening in the west central mountains to Thursday morning in the east central mountains. Some flooding eastern sections there. This is the aerial flood advisory for much of northern Ada County, basically in the valleys here, all the way up towards Ontario, just east of Ontario. Aerial flood advisory through 9 o'clock tonight. Winter weather advisories still in effect to the west. Here's the wider view showing that huge swath of moisture. We've had a ton, and look at this. There's more coming in overnight tonight through tomorrow here. Colder weather is now wrapping behind this low. This colder weather is going to freeze all of our snow in its tracks here by Thursday morning, and we will go below freezing Thursday morning. We will come near freezing Thursday afternoon, but I think we'll have a deep freeze going on, and it will stay below freezing till at least Tuesday. That's 4 to 5 days of below freezing with low temperatures in the teens to single digits. So it will be a hard freeze of whatever's out there starting Thursday morning. Futurecast, here's the rain, snow in the mountains, 6 o'clock tonight. We push this ahead. 7 o'clock, we may finally shut off that heavy snow in the Western Valley, but it still snows in the mountains there. This is after midnight tonight, the chance for a couple of rain showers. Now we push ahead to the morning, and notice how it turns a lot more blue. This here's 10:30 in the morning. Between 5 and 10:30 in the morning, we could get snow falling in northern Ada County. I'm going to go with 1 to 3 inches. It may be less, but we're going to be on the safe side here, folks, as we may get some snow accumulating. Later in the day, it dries on out, and look at Thursday, clear but colder with that deep freeze setting in. I say clear, but we may have low clouds and fog trying to form. This is what the latest computer charts show. Just under an inch in Boise, a trace in Caldwell. This is for tomorrow now, but right at the foothills here, north of the interstate, that's 1 to 3 inches. So it will be a close call. Let's hope. I'm going to put 1 to 2 inches down here now, 1 to 3 in the Western Valley with this evening and tomorrow, and probably mostly rain in the mountain home area. Let's take an exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today. Snow could be flying tomorrow morning when you wake up. Unfortunately, not as much as last night. Certainly, we had that 5 to 6 inches in some locations. So morning snow, rain mix, and then we'll dry out later into the day. Getting colder with the freezing tomorrow night, but during the day tomorrow, temperatures in the mid-30s will be in the 30s in the Boise Mountains. Some heavy snow, mostly in the morning. 4 inches in Long Valley, 5 to 10 inches in mountain locations. And in the Magic Valley, you'll be mostly rain with snow in the foothills. My On Your Side extended forecast above freezing, more melting tomorrow afternoon, but Thursday morning, 22 degrees, 17 Friday, Saturday 10, down to 6 on Sunday, down to 7 on Monday. That's right, folks. Real cold temperatures coming on in. And even on Tuesday, we warm things back up, and it's still only 31 degrees. So
What's your best guess for school tomorrow morning? Because that's what everyone's asking watching the show tonight, right?
I haven't seen any plows, so I'm hoping they were all in the school zones trying to clear that out. Because if that's the case, we'll be warm enough. But if we get only snow tomorrow morning, that could complicate things. I think there's a better shot at snow at school tomorrow. But then we have to deal with hard ice in all of the parking lots Thursday morning and Friday morning.
Ooh.
That's the stuff I'm always falling on. It just
that's the stuff that's scary to drive on.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Scott.